Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Theoni with Thrifty Divas. Today we are going to be making a cheat pasta fagioli soup. And this is quick, super easy. Actually, everything is from Dollar Tree. So I use 2 packs of the beef patties, and I use the ones with cheddar and bacon because it tends to give it a nice little smoky flavor from that bacon, but you can use the regular ones if you want. And of course, it doesn't have to be from Dollar Tree. You can use anything. I use 1 can of Hunt's Fire roasted diced tomatoes because I like that grilledness also, but you can use regular. And I have 2 different types of canned vegetables here. I actually have a green giant and a dolly. Just happens to be what I have. You can also use frozen mixed vegetables, and I'm using 2 cans of Campbell's tomato soup, 2 cans of small red beans, and we're also going to use a 32-ounce container of chicken broth. You can also use beef broth too. Doesn't really make a difference at all in the taste. And I'm going to use 2 bags of these Reams frozen egg noodles from Dollar Tree. They're just like little pieces of ribbon, but you can also use any pasta you'd like. And don't come at me saying this is unhealthy. I never said it was healthy. I said it was easy and delicious. So there's a difference. So I've gone ahead and opened up all the cans and drained anything that needs to be drained. And the first thing we're going to do is put these frozen patties into the pot and let them defrost and cook down. And then you chop them up like ground meat. And it's pretty perfect. By the way, in case you didn't know, I've gotten the regular patties before, the non-cheddar and bacon, and used them in a whole bunch of recipes. All right, once this is brown and browned and all cooked up, I'm going to add my fire roasted tomatoes in there. Again, you can use regular diced tomatoes. Whatever you find is perfectly fine. So combine that a little bit. And next I'm going to add my 2 cans of small red beans. You can also use kidney beans for this, which I've used many a time before. Use the second can. Stir that all together. Once that is stirred together, I'm going to use these Campbell's tomato soup, 1 can, 2 cans, and now these are condensed. So instead of adding 1 can of water per can, I'm just going to add 1 can of water because I will be adding 32 ounces of chicken broth later on. So that's enough liquid. So I'm going to stir this all together. And next I'm going to add in my mixed vegetables. So first the dolly. And next the green giant. And this is actually cool because one has string beans and one doesn't. So we're getting a variety. But then you just incorporate all of that. And then I'm going to now add the entire container of chicken broth into this. All right, so that's all the ingredients. We are going to stir this around, make sure it's all mixed together and the chicken broth gets incorporated with the tomato soup so that it can turn into a soup. And I like to add some grated Parmesan cheese, which you can also get from Dollar Tree, just saying. And I'm going to add a little bit of spices now. I like the Kingsford garlic and herbs because it basically has everything that I would use. But if I didn't use that, I would use garlic powder and oregano and some basil, a little bit of salt. And now I'm going to add some black pepper in here as well. And that's basically going to be it on the spices. Once it cooks down a little bit, you taste it, you decide for yourself if you want to add anything else, a little more salt or anything like that. And now I'm going to cover this and kind of let it come to a full boil. All right, we're at a full boil, and I have completely turned the burner off, as you can see on the right there, completely off. And now I can add in my frozen egg noodles, and I don't even need to turn this back on because these cook so quickly. So I'm just gonna put these 2 bags in here and let them cook. If you were using some other type of pasta, you might want to keep it on low and then check until your noodles are cooked to your liking, and then the soup would be ready to serve. But this way, you can actually just put in these egg noodles and let it sit until ready to serve, even while it's off, and they'll cook up just fine because they're so quick. So that is pretty much it. I like also using the little like tubini pastas, the little cut tubes. That's a great noodle for pasta fagioli. So that is it. Quick, easy. Total cost is actually $12. But this pot will serve easily 4 people, probably even 6, and serve it with some type of bread. Now, I'm actually using these pita by Ellie's that I also got from Dollar Tree, and I toasted them off in a pan with a little bit of olive oil. So that's what I'm going to be serving it with because that's what I have. So I'm going to cut this stack down in 4. All right, we're ready to plate up and get to eating. So here's the finished product after the noodles have cooked too. Nice and hot for you. And last time I made this, my husband said he was used to it being thicker. So I made sure to make it a little thicker this time. This looks just about right to me in terms of consistency. It is a thick soup traditionally. And I also like to top it off with another little bit of Parmesan cheese. And that's it. Super easy, delicious, everything available for you at Dollar Tree, and a really yummy, quick, easy cheat comfort meal, especially if you got a little bit of a crisp, chilly day. So hope you guys give it a try. I did it because you said you wanted to see it. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next video, stay blessed, my friends. I love each and every one of you.